There were moments in life where I feel like on top of the whole world, and I feel that I'm on the right place or almost at the right place. It always will be something that you want more than what you have. It's just human nature. It's okay. The secret is to know how to work with what you have, so in the way that it respects your future and respects your freedom in the future. And by doing this, you're believing that you will have more freedom. Probably, yeah. That's kind of the way it works, or seems to be working. And yeah, your beginner position in life might be not easy. Maybe you just born somewhere at the wrong place. You're not studying at the best in the world university. You're not in Stanford. You're not that smart guy. You're not like genius by your nature, right? It's still okay. It's still okay. Let's say 80% of people are normies, what's so called, right? So your only goal is to be above the average normies in your thoughts, in your actions, in your beliefs. And that's your goal. Your goal isn't to become a genius, top 1%. You can become top 10% at one field and then become top 10% in the second field. It will take a bit longer, but that's the way it can work out, I think. Yeah. And yeah, what I realized, that I watch a guy on YouTube. His channel named Why Learn, and what he's saying is just amazing. He's saying that everyone is lost. Nobody knows what to do with his career, with his future, and I feel relief, and I feel right at the moment when I heard it, because that's so true. You might have so many interests, so many things you want to do, and maybe even a better life which you don't know how to get to. Better people around, better position at your job, better health, better relationships, better financial situation, and the better feeling of fulfillment. And it's hard, and nobody knows what it's going to take and what it's given by. It's absolutely mysterious, to be honest, because for different people from different parts of the world, from different initial resources, those might be absolutely different things, and you never know what it is exactly, what those steps you have to take in order to get there. And it's probably not a one-day trip. It's not just like you make it happen in 6 months or in a year or 2 years. You probably go and try for several years, and probably even for a decade. And it takes long time, really. It might take long time, and it's supposed to take long time. And it's not even guaranteed it could be reached. And couldn't be guaranteed that it's possible. Nobody knows what it takes. You know what I mean? Literally, nobody knows. We have all the same small piece of information compared to what the world probably looks like in effect. Yeah, I remembering an article. I don't know how much it's scientific, but to some estimation, some physician said we live in 12 dimensions, but what we have is only 4. I know it sounds like as pseudoscience, but I just mean it's definitely truth that we know nothing. It's definitely truth. Yeah. And yeah, nothing is defined, actually. That's what we should understand. They know the exact path. There's nothing what you can 100% rely on. But what you can do is probably do your best. That's what it takes. Do your best. Take what you need to take from life and give it what it asks you to give it, you know. And I understand it's not always easy. It's not always easy to push yourself through something what you have no idea how to do. And it seems that nothing is possible, nothing worth taking any action, and everything just falling apart. That's happening, and that's okay. That's happening, and that's okay. Sometimes you don't even know what you have to change in your environment. You don't even know if you make any progress, if you're moving forward actually, are you progressing, or you're not. You're just stuck in the same loop, or whatever it is. Yeah, but we can do at least something, you know. Do at least something. Probably that's the secret. Believing in God and doing all what's possible, and just praying that in the future something better might happen to you. Yeah, I think that's the way. I think sometimes it's like you have to take life as you're already dead. You have nothing to ask for, and you have only something to give to it. You have only the work which you have to do, which is harsh. But yeah, sometimes you just accept that you like dying and you continue to live the life which wasn't made for you, but you're doing it. And sometimes it helps. Could you imagine? I've made it with myself. I've made it with myself. Not only one time. I remember those moments when there was so lack of meaning. I hated it so much that I decided I will do some absolute nonsense, which takes a lot of time and gives nothing in back. And I went to science and it helped me. And not completely. I'm still lost with a lot of things. I studied in fact only for 2 years, which is nothing. And on top, I skipped several subjects. I'm not really professional at them. Yeah, engineering science is hard. It takes a lot of time to complete, a lot of pressure to deal with, something like that. But it's not the topic of the video. The topic is about your general responsibilities and what you have to do. I do think it's all about taking life not in chunks, not measuring it in days, because you might have a bad day, you might have a good day, but measuring it in months and the job which you do and the results which you deliver. By the way, it's usually the time which it takes to complete the course of some module in university, which around a month. If it's kind of heavy module, yeah, month of dedicated work. You're just trying to study it. You just study it, and yeah, that's what it takes. And yeah, probably your job as a person is only to keep the hope on the same level and not losing it, and help yourself to keep it, and probably even improve it, and probably even to do something just to give yourself more hope for the future, that it will be better. That's all what we have to do today. It seems as, it feels as, and it's probably a thing, it's probably a key, which you just do things with, you just take actions with no hope that it will return in something valuable. You just do it, and just to help you to figure out things in the future. I mean, I don't have any other idea, because it seemed for me that I did so much that I never will feel myself lost again, but it happens. And it happened to me so many times, even at the best moments of my life. I always thought that I can do better. I can do better. Doesn't matter. I don't believe in limits. And they're the way to do better. And I have to do better. So yeah, you know what it takes. Yeah. The constant desire to improve sometimes might lead you to the wrong place, so you don't take small actions, and you're always only craving for big opportunities. At the same time, big opportunities might abscond in small actions, in small stupid actions. Yeah, that is. And craving for something bigger might make you unhappy. So yeah, be happy with taking small steps, being humble, and praying to God might help. I think that's the way. I don't see any other way around, and I don't believe any of us will do anyhow better in the future if we will neglect the fact that not everything depends on us, but whatever is depends on us should be done by us, and we should do something and not just sit and wait for somebody coming to save me, or at least taking actions which reveal that you're just alone and you're playing this game solo to some extent. I don't know if it sounds glamour or cinematic. I'm not trying to, honestly. Yeah. And also, there are no answers for global questions. There are no philosophy. There are no secrets, to be honest. Just your simple daily life and your simple responsibilities, which is better not to neglect. And yeah, I believe it might help. And I would like it to be that way. Thank you.